I am David, your developer on duty, and in this video we will look at nvim-dap. So let's see nvim-dap in action. I fire up Vim and I open some sample express application. I can run it using the -- inspect option. I can attach my debugger. I can set a breakpoint. I can hit that HTTP endpoint. And now I can step over, step into, step over. I can inspect my variables. I can see the scope. I can launch a REPL. I can see my stack frames. And I can hit continue. This also works in tests. I can fire up Vim and open some test file. I can set a breakpoint, debug that test. Step into, step over, evaluate this expression, and hit continue. Now let's see how I configured nvim-dap. First I include it as a plug. Then I specify the adapter. In this case I'm using Node.js, so I have to provide the path to my VS Code Node debug2 adapter, which I installed previously. Then I define two signs, one for the breakpoint and one for whenever the debugger stops. Then I add some key mappings to toggle the breakpoint, step out, step into, step over, continue, run last, to open the REPL, and to show the value of the C expression under the cursor. Keep in mind that I had to provide here this custom function. I already created a pull request to do this behavior by default. Currently it's using the C word instead. I add a key mapping for visual hover for the scopes to set the exception breakpoints to all and to attach the debugger. Now for this I had to create some custom Lua module, which is in the lua/debughelper.lua file. Here I export the attach function, which does nothing but to run dap with type node2 and request attach. Now regarding the debugging of chest tests, I do it in combination with a plugin called vim-test. First I bind some key mapping to run the nearest test with a strategy chest. The strategy chest is a custom strategy which executes the function chest strategy, and chest strategy extracts the test name and the file name from the command and runs my debug chest function, which I provide in the debug helper module. And it's defined by running dap with type node2 with request launch and with the appropriate runtime arguments. Now let's compare nvim-dap with vim-specter, which is also a very nice plugin for the debug adapter protocol. In my opinion, vim-specter has the better REPL because it's less buggy. It includes a watch mode and you can navigate through the call stack. On the other hand, in nvim-dap, it's a lot faster to step through the source code and it's less cluttered. I'm not sure if I should make the switch to nvim-dap yet. I will certainly try it out more and I'm very curious about future updates. Okay, it's done. Thanks a lot for watching and stay tuned.